Hello?
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're taking a look at the 10 Switch exclusives you should have played in 2024. Before we begin, we publish new videos all week long, so be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Mario and Luigi Brothership. After being dormant for a handful of years, the Mario & Luigi series is back with its first foray on home consoles. Players found Brothership to be a wonderful return for the series with an incredible scope and stellar character animation. Even if not every aspect met the expectations of die-hard fans, the game still saw plenty of praise for its combat, music, and minigames. Plus, Luigi was finally able to put his head on straight and come up with some clever ideas during fights and exploration. This alone led to some interesting boss fights and even more interesting encounters with various characters. Princess Peach Showtime. A video game starring Princess Peach may not be everyone's cup of tea, but Princess Peach Showtime managed to make the idea work rather well. We could have easily settled for a sequel to the often forgotten DS game Super Princess Peach. What we got instead was a mystery surrounding a monumental theater with a wealth of different costumes boasting unique abilities. Whether it was cake decorating, becoming a musketeer, or watching Peach unleash her inner kung fu warrior, Princess Peach Showtime was a way more fun time than most folks were probably expecting.
Peach time!
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Hello?
Even though this was virtually a port, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD was still a game worth checking out this summer. With the 3DS original launching all the way back in 2013, it's hard to say if many folks got to play Dark Moon back in the day. Through this version, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD managed to showcase everything that made this game memorable back then in a much higher resolution. Our only complaint was that we wish the visual upgrade came with a smoother frame rate, but the Switch is ancient. What can you do?
Yeah! Ho-ho!
Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Much like the Mario and Luigi games, the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series had faded into obscurity for quite some time before this remake came out. And boy, we needed a good reminder as to why this handheld series was great in the first place. Not only does Mario vs. Donkey Kong manage to recreate the GBA original with the best sound and visuals, it also adds in 2 new worlds with their own gimmicks as well as a handful of different modes to give the campaign some replayability. Perhaps now is a good opportunity to reintroduce the spin-off series for a new game or a remake of the second game. Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble. Super Monkey Ball has seen a comfortable resurgence within the last few years thanks to a remaster and a remake. So how did the newest entry in 12 years turn out? Well, developer Ryu Gagotoku did amazingly well. Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble was everything we could have wanted from a new installment. In addition to a meaty roster of 18 playable characters, we also got to experience more than 200 stages and even compete in a unique Battle Royale mode. Honestly, we were getting a lot of bang for our buck with this one. Another code, Recollection.
Jessica is Dad's little sister. She's all the family I have left.
There are a ton of wonderful games that may be forever stranded on the DS. Thankfully, both Another Code and its sequel were rescued with this massive remake of both games. Another Code Recollection managed to give the original games a facelift while implementing a new art style to give the games a more distinctive look. Arc System Works did an exceptional job at preserving this hidden DS gem, and we're hoping this might lead to a new entry later down the road.
So what did you remember? My father.
Super Mario Party Jamboree. As the third Mario Party game to come to Switch, Super Mario Party Jamboree had a lot of hype riding on it. Surprisingly, this isn't just the best Mario Party on the Switch, it's the most balanced entry in the entire franchise. No minigame feels one-sided or easy to cheese. The economy doesn't feel too absurd in coin payouts, and coming in second or third can still net you some kind of reward. With a wealth of different boards and game modes to choose from, Jamboree is immensely fun to play even if you're playing as a party of one. Imio, the Smiling Man, Famicom Detective Club.
先生、何かあったんですか？
カマさんから応援の依頼が入ったんだ。
The Famicom Detective Club series makes its return with its first new game in over 30 years. Imio, the Smiling Man, tasks you to investigate crime scenes as you track down a mysterious killer who wears a paper bag over his head. We don't want to spoil too much, but this might be one of the most chilling games Nintendo has ever put out. If you've been itching for a scary game or a visual novel adventure game, this is well worth its asking price.
うわ、探偵くん！もう帰るの？じゃあ。
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. After spending ages demanding Zelda get her very own game, we finally got one. No, Wand of Gamelon does not count. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom put our princess in the role of the hero for a change and gave her the power to copy objects and enemies. Much like we did with Tears of the Kingdom, this mechanic only got more chaotic as we searched for different ways to practically break the game. It may not be as expansive and immersive as the more modern Zelda games, but if you want something that sort of plays like the Link's Awakening remake, Echoes of Wisdom was a lovely breath of fresh air. Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Look, we know that 2024 was a year filled with remakes and remasters from Switch exclusives, but if there was one Switch game that you could play this year, we would highly recommend Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. There are reasons why folks still cherish the original today with its story, characters, exciting turn-based combat, boss fights, worlds, and more. And the remake here only further improves that with new lighting, textures, and animations. Hopefully this is a sign for Paper Mario to return to its roots for a new game. Which Switch game was your favorite this year? Let us know down in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays for more great videos every day.